So I have something to tell you. I have something to tell you. Okay, I am homeless. I don't want you to feel sorry for me because I wanted to be homeless. Now, if you are not offering me things out of sincerity and the generosity of your heart, don't offer it to me. If I didn't ask you, can I get money? If I didn't ask you, can you buy me something to eat? If I didn't ask you that, don't fix your mouth to come up to me saying, do you want food? Or I offered you, or cut off my resources. You could cut off all my resources, and I'm still going to be good. Because there's a lot of ways to get resources for free. You acting like it's the end of the world. It's not the end of the world that, like, y'all have this you guys idolize food so much that this is what I'm going to make y'all look like for idolizing food. Because this is what you guys used to look like for idolizing food. You guys used to idolize food and look like this. I didn't idolize food, and when I didn't idolize food, I did not look like this. So, I'm going to take y'all back to what y'all know, and that's idolizing food. So, y'all could look like this, morph back into what you know, and this. I'm a reflection of you. This is not what I look like. This is not what I'm used to looking like. I'm homeless. So it's like, out of the sincerity of your heart, if I go to a restaurant and I ask you if I get something to eat, I'm not eating out the garbage can. But if I actually have leftovers and you say no, that's completely fine. That is completely fine. But it's like, I'm not going to sit there and take my anger out on you, because it's like, you have all rights to say no. I have all rights to turn down the offers too. I'm not going to sit there and you offer me a burger from fucking McDonald's. And at the time, I have all my resources. I just came from eating. It's like, when I have my resources and I offer you a burger, like, not offer you a burger, but when I have my resources and you offer me a burger, it's like a slap in the face. Like, why you offer me a burger? Like, bro, out of all things, a burger? Like, the person who gave me $40, I don't know if it was sincere or not, but it's like, if it's not out of the sincerity of what you got going on, then don't ask me for nothing. Don't offer me anything. Because I did not ask you. So therefore I shall not receive. But when I ask you, I shall receive. Like, when I ask you for something and you have it, I shall receive. I'm homeless. I'm entitled to free stuff. Us homeless people are entitled to free meals because we're homeless. When I ask, I shall receive. When I don't ask, I shall not receive. I'm homeless, my friend. So, when my mother asks, sometimes I didn't have it, but does she still receive? Yes. When I didn't have it, I still received because I asked the people who will deliver it to me. But if we don't believe in the same gods, that's completely fine too. I won't ask you for anything. That's all you have to say. I'm not one of your God's people. Like, we don't believe in the same gods. Da-da-da. That's completely fine. But, when the tables turn, when you ask, you shall receive. But if you don't ask, you shall not receive. That goes in relationships, all types of aspects of your life. Like, I'm homeless. If I ask you for $1, I shall receive $1. You may be the first person that tell me no. You may be the last person that tell me no. But there may be somebody in between that I received $1 from. Or I ask somebody for help and all of y'all say no, but that last person said yes. Am I a beggar? No. I'm not going to beg the same people over and over. It's like, okay, I got to try something different. Okay, I got to build my own resources. Okay, I'm not apologetic to you, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to stoop so low like you think. Because now you putting yourself in a detrimental position. You devaluing yourself by doing things and stooping low for stuff that you shouldn't be doing that. Because you're homeless. You're entitled to free stuff. You look stupid sucking fucking for it. So if you offer and I have not asked for that, I shall not receive. So when you guys offer me food and I didn't ask for any food, I shall not receive. But if I ask you for food, I shall receive. It may not be from you though, it may be from somebody. Like I asked people for food a few days ago. I did not receive, but I received when I went to Trader Joe's. I did not receive from you guys, but I received from somebody. So yes, you could offer me something that I did not ask for. I'm not going to take the offering. I offered you money, but did I ask you for money? No. I shall not receive. If I did not ask for it, I shall not receive. But if I ask for food, I shall receive. And I'm not talking about, oh, you guys said no, so I'm not going to go there. If you say no, I'm just going to walk away. But I shall receive food eventually, and eventually I receive food. So I'm saying this to say, there could be 1,000 no's. The whole world could tell me no, and I shall receive food. Not from the garbage can, because that is forbidden in my religion. Never eat from the garbage can, because that is forbidden from my religion. As dirty as I am, that's the dirty stuff that y'all do to my food. And that what you guys wanted me to get accustomed to, because you're going to make me homeless and force feed me things that I don't eat. So, when I start to serve myself, starting next month, I shall receive the food that I like and that I like to ingest in thyself. And I will never ask for an offering from you, or I do not want an offering from you, because we serve two different masters. And I don't know how you got that offering. So you probably got that offering by sucking dick. And you're like, here, I got some free food. And you suck dick to get that food. I don't want that offering. We serve two different masters. So I want you guys to take a mental note of that too, for yourself also. Because sometimes when the tables turn, I'm not going to give you anything. I'm not even going to offer you nothing. I'm not. I'm sorry. But if you ask me and I say no, you will receive from somebody. You will receive from somebody. Just because I said no does not mean that another place is going to turn you down. But how long are you going to keep trying? Keep trying. Have faith in yourself. Or just know, if you're a fucked up individual, have your own resources and have your own back. Because next month, I'm going to have my own resources and have my own back, to where I will never be in a beggar's position, to where I keep going to the same stores begging. So I will never have to do that anymore. Once I get my money to get resources to eat meals and food for myself, I better not see none of y'all stealing my food stamp card information to get food. I don't care how hungry you are. Somebody else will offer you something. Okay? We serve two different masters. So you want to serve an ass and be an asshole, you serve that asshole and go get food from that asshole and not me. Okay? When I get my food stamps next month, none of y'all better not have nothing on my food stamp line. No BBQs. When I go to BBQs and get some wings next month, don't ask me for nothing. I'm not going to offer anything, and don't ask me for money. Don't ask me for nothing. I have to keep my resources for myself. And you keep your resources for yourself. But when I ask, I shall receive. And sometimes for free. I'm entitled to free stuff because I'm homeless. Oh, you should pay for it. I'm not paying for the damages that you did to me when I wanted to be financially well off. Now you're complaining that I'm not financially well off and that I'm ungrateful. Yeah, my point is proven, because I contacted my student loan and they saying I don't have to pay anything right now because of my situation. Like, I qualify to not pay for student loans right now because I'm homeless and asked out. Where am I getting $300 a month from? So they're going to put me on a plan to where I don't have to pay student loans until I get back on my feet. So I'm signing off.